dreaming on a cloud with you like horizon. With you tonight is on an island. Yeah. It's about time we're making up.
Hey babes, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Amanda Kate. Happy Vlogmas Day 17. It is flying by, I can't believe it. So I did a previous Vlogmas of 100 gift ideas for Christmas and kind of like my personal wish list as well. I added some ideas in there for myself. So if you guys are interested, I will link that for you guys. I also thought I would sit down with you guys and kind of list off some date ideas because especially in the Christmas holiday season, like you kind of run out of ideas almost to do different dates. And this is not necessarily just for couples, it can also be for friends or family members. So if I'm looking down, I wrote them in my notes. So I have 50 for you guys. So hopefully you can find something in here that will suit you. And these are not all possible in different areas depending on like lockdown restrictions, or some of these if you don't have any snow, because I know not of all of my viewers are from Canada. So if you don't have snow, some of these will not apply to you, but I thought of like very stereotypical like winter. I did also write some of these that you can do in the comfort of your own home, so you don't even have to leave your house for these. So let's get into the video. The number one, bake Christmas cookies together, whether that be gingerbread or shortbread. Christmas cookies are always a win. You can go see the Christmas lights. So where I'm from, I'm just gonna say like an example because I know some people in my area watch my videos as well. So if you're in Ottawa, which is the capital of Canada, we do have Taffy Lane. So it's a street that is dedicated to Christmas lights. So if you live on that street, it's kind of like expected for you to decorate super crazy for Christmas every year, and people drive down the street or you walk down the street and you see the Christmas lights. And we also have an event every year called Magic of Lights, and you basically drive through, and this is really good for COVID. So you drive through, so you stay in your car and there's like light displays and just like Christmas galore. So if you're interested, I think it's about $20 and you pay, you just drive through and you see the lights, and it takes about like an hour, I believe. You can go skating. In Ottawa, we have the Sens Rink of Dreams. So it's an outdoor rink at City Hall and it's like all lit up, it's different colors, and you can just go skating. Skiing, snowshoeing, volunteering. So this is maybe for like longer relationship couples, and you can make it like an annual thing. You can give back to the community, so either volunteering at the soup kitchen or at the food bank, or you can participate in a toy drive for kids. Want to give back to the community, definitely look into these. I'm sure they have them in most areas. Christmas movies inside, so you can watch the cheesy Hallmark movies. Christmas movies at the theater if it's possible in your area. You can build a gingerbread house together. I actually just filmed a video about me building a gingerbread house and it was a disaster. So you can even make it a competition. I know couples like to like compete against each other, so that would be a really fun one. You can do a Christmas photo shoot, maybe even with Santa. If you go to the mall and you see Santa, you can decorate together, which is kind of like an obvious one if you live together, but you can turn it into a date night and make it a fun experience. You can do a sleigh ride and cook together, maybe some family traditions or family recipes that you want to pass down, and like start your own traditions even and just cook together, and it's a really fun experience, especially if there's always one person that's cooking. Maybe do it together. You can host a party or go to a party, and some ideas for like Christmas theme would be an ugly Christmas sweater party, cookie exchange, or a secret Santa. You can go outside and do snow angels. You can make some DIY ornaments or DIY Christmas gifts, or DIY those like popcorn garlands. You can do so many things DIY. Just look on Pinterest. There are so many ideas, especially for the holiday season. You can go sledding, which is always fun. It's like a childhood memory. You can do an indoor games night. You can rent a cabin or a chalet and just kind of like escape the city for a few nights and just be by yourselves and just like enjoy alone time. If you have kids, it's always fun to plan ahead for the elf on the shelf tricks that he does. You can fill each other's stockings, so you can make it like a surprise, so each go into a room and fill different things that the other person would like. You can sit by the fireplace, or you can make a fire if you have like an outdoor bonfire, and you can do hot chocolate or roast marshmallows. I don't know if this will apply to a lot of people, but you can go caroling. I don't know if that's still a thing, but caroling is definitely Christmas themed. You could do a DIY advent calendar. So I know some people make their own ones with like wine and chocolate or other surprises. I really like this one, especially going into the new year. So you can write date ideas for the new year and then put them in a jar. So you both could do like 12. So you could do 2 dates a month. So you write 12 and the other person writes 12, and then you put them in a jar, and twice a month you like pick from the jar. And it could be different ideas, like we'll do a theme night, so we'll do like a fancy date, and then the next one could be like indoor date, and then the other one could be like date with drinks. So just like different ideas. You can go outside and build a snowman. This one is one of my favorite things to do, like not just in the holiday season, like all year round. People watch. So especially in the Christmas season, if you sit in a mall, if you're like allowed to sit in a mall in these days, but just sit there and like people watch. I love people watching. The things you see are just so funny. This one is kind of like an act of kindness one. You can leave a gift on someone's front step, so either someone you know or even like a neighbor, someone that you don't necessarily like talk to. You can just leave something. Now this sounds like a little bit creepy, but if you do it properly, like if you leave like a Tim's card, like a coffee card, or like just something nice, come across like the right way. Another random act of kindness is to pay for the person behind you in the drive-thru. So if you guys are going to like a coffee shop or something, you can always pay for the guy behind you. I don't know if you guys have heard of the adventure game. It's all over Instagram right now. So it's basically a book and you buy it. So there's the couple edition, there's the friends edition, family edition, and I think the solo edition, and you can buy it with or without the camera, and you basically have a book of date ideas. So you go on the date based on the time it takes, the money that it requires, or the location. So some of them say like indoor, some of them say outdoor, and you just scratch it off and then you go do what it tells you to do. You can drink eggnog, especially by the fire, super like holiday. You can add some dailies. You can gift wrap your gifts. You can maybe make it a competition, like who can wrap the nicest gifts in the least amount of time. You can do a sleepover in the living room, so you can bring the mattress or like a blow-up mattress, or you can build a fort in the living room. That's like super fun. It kind of brings you back to childhood, so those are like really good memories. You can go to a Christmas play. I'm thinking of like the Nutcracker specifically because my grandma brought me a lot of times to go see the Nutcracker. You can do a scavenger hunt that you organize for each other. You can write a letter to Santa together. You can write a letter to a soldier. I actually did this in elementary school and I still like think about it to this day. So we wrote letters to soldiers that were abroad that couldn't be home for the holidays with their families, and just kind of like thank them for their service. So that's a really good one. If you look online, I'm sure there's like plenty of services that you can like go through to do this. You can make some s'mores, super fun, super delicious. You can create a holiday drink and you can make it a competition, like who can make the like tastiest holiday drink. You can do a Christmas movie drinking game, so kind of like have rules around Christmas. So let's say take a drink every time someone mentions Santa, or take a drink every time someone mentions eggnog. So just like make it a fun Christmas theme one. You can make a naughty or nice list about the other person and write down like different punishments. I don't know. You can go on a trip together, which is sometimes not doable right now, but you can plan even like a little weekend getaway. You can go to the spa. So I know in Ottawa, in the region, we have Nordique. So it's like an outdoor spa. There's like outdoor baths and stuff. There's obviously different things inside, like a massage and stuff. But even like in the winter, you can still go to the spa outdoors with like, there's like warm baths. So that's always nice. You can go outside and have a snowball fight. You can get matching pajamas or matching onesies. I've always wanted to do this with someone. You can make your own candles. This is really fun, especially for like DIY people and crafty people. You can buy like candle making supplies, even at Michael's Crafts. We used to sell them when I worked there years ago, and you can add like whatever essential oil like aroma you want, and these are really fun, especially for Christmas gifts, like DIY Christmas gifts. You give people candles that you made. Super cool. You can make them like super cute. You can go to a tree farm and pick your own tree. You can visit a museum. A lot of museums have like holiday themed events. So I know in Ottawa there's one every year. It's called Nature Nocturne. So it's like not like nature at night, basically, is the translation, and it's like an event every year, and there's like dancing and stuff. That one is at the Museum of Nature, and it happens right before Christmas every year. You can go to the casino if you guys have a casino in your area and you're of legal age. There's often some holiday events and activities, so these are like obviously for adults because you have to be an adult to go into the casino. So these are really nice for like a fancier date night. And then I threw in a 51st idea, which is a Christmas market. So we do have one in Ottawa, and I went and I showed you guys that in a recent vlog. I will link it, and it's just so beautiful. And the things that people sell, it's usually small businesses. So it's just like really nice to support your community as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you got some date night ideas. Let me know in the comment section if you do any of these or what you guys do in your date night. Would love to hear your ideas. If you want to save money or make money while shopping, make sure to check out my discount codes in my description. If you want to see more of me, let me know by liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. I'm also doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway as soon as we get there, so let's get there fast and I can give you guys a big thank you. My socials are also linked down below. My Instagram is @brunetteprincesse, and as always, I love you and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys!